This is a Wolf Edge gaming production, and today we present State of the Game, just to see what is actually going to happen. I just have bad feelings about what's going to be released, but we'll see based on what they say today. So, there's about 10 seconds. Let's jump into it. Let's go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to State of the Game for, damn it, I forgot the date again. It's the 9th of November. Thank you very much, Hamish. Before we even get started, I wanted to get it quickly out there. No, we do not have a release date for update 1.8 for you today. We'll have that information to you as soon as possible. There's also one thing that I want to get quickly through. We've had a video shared with us, and we've seen it go around with a potential new glitch. We just want you to know that we are aware, we are investigating. We'll share any information we find with you, and if you see or hear anything about this, please let us know directly. With that said, we're going to move over to our special guest here on the State of the Game couch.
Hey. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi. Where
Hi.
am I? There.
Both of you have actually been on State of the Game before. One time for you and multiple times.
Couple
for
times.
you, of course.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Still, will you please introduce yourselves?
Hi. I'm Jim Norris. I work at Ubisoft Leamington with Reflections, and I'm going to be talking a bit about the Underground today.
What do you do?
I'm a designer.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I design things.
Yeah. I'm Terry Spear. I work at Red Storm Entertainment. I'm the creative director for The Division.
There we go. Got the horns in.
Yeah, I almost
as well.
forgot my pinky now.
One of the more important questions I got on Twitter just now is for you. From Sitrep Radio, from Luke, did you get Mugler on through customs?
Nah, that's a good question. I don't, because that's an extra bag checked, so that costs me too much money. Right? I don't make the high dollars. So Mugler stays at home.
I need a bigger mug. I need to out-mug you.
Do it.
Next time.
You can.
I'm going to get a bigger
I
mug.
know you can.
It's going to be one big mug.
It's got to be a big old mug.
Mug wars.
Yeah.
Right, good.
Sounds great. Leamington, Ubisoft Leamington, you guys are working with Reflections on Underground, and you've been working on the changes coming in update 1.8. But actually, before we get into that, you guys are in Malmo, Sweden.
Yeah.
How do you like it? This is your first time, right?
It is my first time here. I've been close before in Copenhagen, but it's
Yeah.
my first time in Malmo. It's a beautiful sunny day out today. Walked around a little bit, had some delicious food.
Was it sunny, though? I don't know.
Is it sunny, though?
Really sunny.
Yeah, I don't know if it was sunny.
But it's very similar to the weather in England, so I'm enjoying it. The people have been really nice. The office is awesome. A lot of lovely people here to meet, and it's been my first time, and so it's really exciting for me as a fan and as a person who works for Ubisoft to be able to visit Massive. So it's been awesome.
Yeah, I love it here.
Yeah.
Home away from home, baby.
Yeah.
Home away from home.
You're here relatively often.
I am.
You
Yeah.
had a good burger today. I stalked you on Twitter.
Yeah, well, thank you for stalking me. I appreciate that. It's good.
What was on it?
Well, it was simple. It was from a place called Casual, and it was just like double meat, right? Cheese. It's this wonderful bun.
Oh.
Like I don't want to say it was brioche, but it was very nice. Just very tasty burger.
Brioche.
Yeah, let's say that.
Okay.
Yeah. So thanks for stalking me. It was good.
Yeah, I'm always stalking
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Sorry,
Thank
even
you.
in real life.
Thank you.
You just don't see me.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that we have Jim here to talk a bit about the Underground, when you started looking at the Underground and kind of the way it is now, what kind of changes and improvements did you feel like this is what we want to work with?
Yeah, so I guess we had a big meeting, a big powwow with Reflections, and we sort of talked about some of the things that we'd like to change or modify or enhance in the Underground, if you will. And tension was a big one we wanted to add back in to the Underground, as well as changing up the way people play it. That we saw a lot of patterns for how people were gearing and going into the Underground, and we wanted to shift that a little bit. So that's where the idea to change the directives came in. That's why the tension factor was why we wanted to add the hunters in, because at least for me, they're the most feared NPC in the game.
Yeah,
I still struggle with them, and you know I should probably be an expert at defeating them by now, but I'm not. But I do okay. So we wanted to add a bit of tension. We wanted to change the way people did things, and so we did that.
Yeah. So looking at the directives then, because they are a big thing. You're completely removing the old ones.
Yeah.
Replacing them. What was your intention with the new ones? What were you hoping to accomplish?
Well, we wanted to try and, you know, there's a lot of people who maybe had not been able to, you know, successfully complete 3-phase, 5-directive mission, and we wanted to add a little bit more of a risk-reward element to them rather than just taking something away from the player. So we thought we'd give you a little something extra so that you could incorporate that into your build as well. You know, I'm going to be losing my mini-map, but then I'm also getting this increased skill power for a little while. So how am I going to use that to my benefit? So it was about giving you something that wasn't all a risk, and a little bit more for you to play with, and maybe change your build up a little bit and try something different. That's only going to work down in the underground.
Right.
I really appreciated that the effort you guys put into grounding the new directives. You know, they felt a part of reality, right?
Yeah.
Rather than, you know, something that was, like you said, just a penalty. Like you were getting something, Shade was doing something cool, and this is it could be risky.
Yeah.
But it's going to be powerful, and you're going down to do some really hard stuff. So try this out. So I really liked that.
Yeah, trying out a few new things, and it's, you know, it's a new technology that we're getting our agents to try out, the sort of test bed for that is in the underground. So that's, you know, where the shock ammo is something that's really different. You know, it's extremely powerful if you use it correctly.
Yeah.
But you're also gonna get zapped.
Yeah,
you might get zapped. It's gonna be shocking.
That's what. Oh, very nice.
There's also, let's talk about the hunters briefly. We talked about them now that they kill Jim all the time.
They do.
All the time.
Yeah.
What are you hoping to accomplish in general to have the hunters down there? Why the hunters specifically?
Well, they're scary. They move like agents. They're sneaky. They're crafty. They haven't been down there before, and we wanted to create something where you didn't always know what was coming. You know, people who are seasoned vets in the underground know what to expect. They have their strategies sort of ironed out, and we wanted to throw a monkey wrench into that. So now when you think you're safe, you might not be. All of a sudden you can't get into the next room, and your buddy's just been jumped and meleeed from behind, and you're one man down, and you've still got, you know, 5 other hunters to contend with. So we wanted to create that sort of, I don't know, ominous feeling of not knowing when and where they're going to strike. And it's a good opportunity for us to then give you better rewards as well, so that the hunters are going to have a chance to drop exotics. Maybe something else. I don't know yet. They might be able to drop something else. What are they called? There's this.
I don't know, some kind of gear.
some other gear.
Terry kind of spoiled that last week.
We don't even have to talk about it. We don't have to
They're going to drop classified.
Yeah, exactly.
Classified gear.
So
speaking of classified gear, what are the overall sources for classified gear down in underground? We know the hunters drop it now.
Hunters, named NPCs, and then the secret crates as well. So you may have noticed in the underground before, they've got this iridescent sort of paint on those, and those crates specifically will have a chance to drop exotics and classifieds as well. Yeah. So there's a lot of different ways to get them down there. You've just got to find them and open them.
Yeah.
I want to go back to the hunters for a minute, though, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
What I really dig is that, I know the math behind how you guys set up, how the rate at which they spawn and things like that. You guys added checkpoints, which the checkpoints plus the hunters, I think it's wonderful because, you've just completed a great encounter, right? And you've just hit a checkpoint. Yep. Okay, cool. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling safe. Oh no, Bob just got axed in the back.
Yep.
Oh my God, Bob. 5 hunters, and it's okay. Like you've got this amazing challenge. You die.
Yep.
Okay. Checkpoint right
Exactly.
there, right? And I really like that. And the hunters, they're not going to camp me. They're not going to stay. I've lost that opportunity. They'll come back, right? So I really like that cadence. That is it going to happen? No. Yeah. Is it going to happen? No. Oh my God, it happened. Oh my God, victory. Or we lost because we were depleted.
Yep.
all right, but we can just keep going.
We'll get them next
so
time.
I really like that.
And they will always come. You know, we've made it in such a way that eventually you will see the hunters.
Yeah. They will kill you.
They will kill you. They will definitely kill you.
Yeah.
I know some of you have, you know, dispatched them in record time. I've seen the vids, but
I mean, maybe
you're not going to
the
get them.
fans.
You're not going to get them every time. They're going to catch you off guard once. They're going to catch you slipping. You know, you're going to reach over to take a sip of water, and all of a sudden, a hunter's going to axe Bob in the back, and then
I mean, they're different than the ones in survival.
yeah,
So you might be able to really, you know, you might have your strategies in survival, but in the underground, oh boy, like those hallways and stuff like that. I think you guys did a good job.
close quarters. Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
It
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually not on this piece of paper with notes on it, but the checkpoints.
Yeah.
That's something.
That's in there.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's going to sound so critical when I say why.
Well-
Why did you add checkpoints to the underground?
It's
I
because
mean, I'm happy about it.
it's
Don't
a
get me
huge
wrong,
it's a huge
I-
bummer when you're, you know, in phase 3 and you die and you have to go back to the beginning. That's a huge bummer, and we know it was really discouraging for some people. So, you know, we listened to that and we decided to add a checkpoint system to make it, you know, a little bit easier. You know, we needed to make it easier for you guys. That's fine. We can do that. You want that? We'll do that. We did that. So now we don't want you to have put in all of that effort and feel like it was all for nothing. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I was going to say that. Is it actually easier? That looking like when we introduced the legendaries to the PTS, for example, and there were no checkpoints. I mean, the mission didn't become easier just because there were checkpoints in it.
Yeah, I mean, I think because we've also put in the hunters as well, we didn't want to just surprise attack you and then stick you right back to the beginning as well. We felt that it just complemented all of the different changes we were making to it, and with hopes that maybe some people who were a bit worried about trying, you know, a big five directive challenging 3-phaser, that maybe now they will, because they know that eventually through perseverance they will get through it and they will be rewarded for it. So
We spend a lot of time looking at analytics, right, and player completion and stuff like that. And despite what, you know, sometimes I see in the community, like there are plenty of fans that can't do a lot of our content. Right? That's just the simple data-driven facts that some people have never completed a 3-phase underground, and they should. Like, I want them to. I want them to see the end of the thing. There's people that have never finished survival. We want fans to do these things. So adding checkpoints, and when you think about the currency factor of the underground, right? These directives take a form of currency. So without checkpoints, I mean, you'd lose all that currency.
yeah,
You know, and that was a frustration.
Yep.
And time investment with no reward, that was a frustration, right? So I do hear a lot. I've heard some community members say, like, well, it's not as hardcore anymore, right? You've made it kind of Candyland.
Yeah.
But really, it's full participation, right? That's what we really wanted, to make sure people got something for their time, and even better things now,
yeah.
and got to experience this content that they've never been able to finish. So
Yeah, I mean, we saw a lot of people who would get to that point, you know, through the second phase into the third phase, wipe, and then they weren't starting another mission.
yeah.
And so that says to us that we need to make a change there, because we want people to be able to accomplish this and feel good about it and experience
And then do another
the
one.
first time, and then get back in there and
Yeah,
try
get
it
back
again.
in.
So
Like, it's that drop-off point you just talked about: failure, and then leave.
Yep.
You know, and not always failure turn off the game, but failure and then go do another activity, which is fine. But underground's cool,
yeah,
and I want them to keep playing underground.
exactly. And we thought that this would be a feature that would mean more people would play more. So that's the, I guess the baseline of why we put it in.
Yeah.
Speaking of the underground being cool, I really like the underground myself. I'm playing it quite a lot on our streams. But
Nice.
you're also changing. There are special rooms in the underground.
Yes.
You don't see them very often. There's especially one room connected with the underground that you never saw.
Yeah, everyone loves that.
That,
room.
exactly. The
Rave
wonderful
room.
rave room.
The rave room is
right.
coming back. Yeah,
Yeah.
we that room, as well as a few other rooms that weren't in the rotation as much as we would have liked, or certainly as much as the community would like. We've added them. Well, we've tweaked the math a little bit so that you'll see those more often. And there may be a higher percentage chance of secret boxes appearing in those rooms as well. So
I was watching one of our community members, Bicycle of Death. He was streaming the underground, and it was awesome. Just happenstance, like he came across a room that his group and he had never seen before, right? And it was just like, whoa, because you mentioned it, like those people that play Underground, they know everything.
They know what's in there.
They know
yeah.
where everything is, every beat, every trap, every AI, everything. And it was like a new experience for them. So to bring the rooms back like that was a good idea. It was really good.
Yeah.
And it's, it was a lot of hard work that a lot of people put into those rooms as well, and for it to only be seen once or twice was a shame. So, we want to make sure that it'll get more visibility, and the hard work of the people at Reflections will be sort of on display.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
So, in general, from the PTS, what kind of reactions have you seen so far?
Generally positive, I think, and people are enjoying the refresh to it. I think the checkpoints are going to make things a bit more bearable for the people that were struggling. We have heard a few rumblings that the hunters are too easy, but I think that they are going to catch everybody off guard. And certainly players who have not been in the Underground before are not even going to see that coming. And it's going to, we're hoping to make you jump a little bit. We're hoping that it adds that sort of grip the controller tight sort of attitude that the division is known for, and that's what we've heard. It's been generally positive, and I can't wait for it to go live and see what people who haven't been able to play it yet think about it. So
I think statistically it was a positive. Like when we look at the data, the analytics, it all peaks positive. So yeah, totally.
That's good. I've done my job.
Word.
Yeah.
So just kind of the typical kind of wrap-up question for you guys. What do you've actually talked about the hunters and stuff already, but what are you personally most looking forward to when it comes to Underground, when it hits the live servers in 1.8?
Getting in and playing with people. I'm going to hide. I'm going to hide in there and just get into random groups and go in there and hope that it happens and just, enjoy it with everybody else. Just kind of to watch it all unfold and see what people think about it in real time. That's going to be a lot of fun for me. Personally, and I think I'm just gonna go farm some gear. That's what I need to do. I've been working, so now I want to go in and just get some loot because I'm falling behind on my retail copies. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just enjoy the game.
Sounds good, Terry.
I like to play my PvE solo, so I ground out 1 through 40 by myself, and
wow,
I got good at the content. Right, I had the builds that I liked. As a lot of people know, I tend to run Reclaimer, right? So working it and at some points gaming the system a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah.
But I'm looking forward to playing the new content alone, right, and experiencing the hunter alone in conjunction.
Hunters alone.
Well, I guess they'll spawn 2, won't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, okay,
yeah. You're
great.
gonna have to do 2. But Reclaimers. Shock ammo.
Yeah,
That's
for
a
sure.
tip.
Yeah, absolutely.
Turn that one on every
Yeah.
time if you're
So,
rocking down there.
I'm super psyched about the refresh because I want to play this by myself and just put the headphones on and just that's my favorite song.
Okay.
So that's what I'm looking forward to for the Underground. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting in on our streams. As I said before, I've been playing it quite a lot on the streams.
Yeah.
And it's just, really like the old one, but I'm super excited.
We should all
about
play
the new one.
together.
What?
What?
Time zones. Hello, I live in America.
Well,
Yeah,
we'll
come-
figure it
yeah,
out.
what are you gonna-
We'll figure it out.
Just
yeah.
log in while we're playing on streams. And
Yeah, just
come
get
and
up
join
at
in.
5 o'clock
Join
in the
in.
morning.
Just like, hey guys, I'm here.
Get out Mugzilla, fill it
Yeah.
up with a little coffee.
Right.
Sounds good to
It'll
me.
be fun.
But thank you very much
It's been a
for
pleasure.
joining us. Always fantastic.
It's nice to be on the couch.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
this. Is the
it's
first
nice.
time on a couch. It's a nice vintage couch.
It's
as well.
actually surprising. I'm not sure if it comes across on camera, but it's really comfy.
Do we look comfortable?
I hope
you
so,
relax
because
a
I'm
little bit?
comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
You would
chair
want to
isn't,
look comfortable
Yeah.
when you feel comfortable.
When everybody went away before we before we went live, and I was like, I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
I want to stay right here on this couch. It's so comfortable.
It is.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm going to work from here tomorrow.
It's a good idea.
Can I work from the couch
Yeah,
tomorrow?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's good to me.
Sweet.
I cannot wait for skirmish. Also.
Shall we talk about? You want to talk about skirmish?
I mean, I think we've talked about it plenty, but
We have.
I'm so.
You brought it up,
I'm
though.
so. I just thinking about 1.8. Right. I can't wait to be able to jump in with my crew. Right. I play PvP always with the crew. I play PvE solo and I play PvP with the crew, and I can't wait to get in there and just butt heads, with the community and really just feel it, right, and just shred some people.
What's your strat? What's personally what are you going to be doing?
I still play support, so I run with some killers.
Yeah.
And they happen to be very good at killing people in the game, in the video game.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
In the video game.
Yeah. Not in real life.
Not in real life. And I like to support them and make sure that they've got what they need. Sometimes I run final measure, right? But depending on the opponent, right? So I can't wait, because it's just unbridled PvP finally, right? And I can't wait.
So you want to talk about resistance as well? Or?
Again, that's like the ultimate, challenge for me as well, because it doesn't end, right? There's not the end of the third phase.
You do that solo?
Yeah.
Maniac.
What?
You're a maniac.
Crazy. Yeah. Well, that's what the fortifications were for, right? Like, okay, I'm going to run I'm going to run like a DPS build. I'm going to figure out where the support station is, that fortification, and I'm going to hole up next to that thing as long as I can, except when I get pulled away, with the critical objectives, right? Upgrade that thing, take care of it, nurture it.
Yes, bring it up.
Love it.
Like it was your own.
And just go as far as I can. I cannot wait to see how far the community can go. I mean, we've got predictions in the office.
Your bets?
I'm not going to say we condone betting, but there's been objects that have changed hands for when it releases, to see how long it takes people to get to 25. How long does it take people to get to 30? Does anyone ever get to 40? We made some changes after the last PTS, just because the community was, giving us some great feedback, and oh man, I can't wait. I just can't wait for 1.8.
Yep.
Can we release it already? That's probably an inflammatory statement.
We'll have a release date for you.
Damn it.
For you very, very, very soon. But yeah, thank you guys again. Really looking forward to
cheers.
Underground. Thank you for
Cheers,
coming.
guys. Here.
Do
Enjoy
you
that.
share in water?
Good water.
Why not?
Feels
Why
weird.
not?
It's good
Skål.
water.
Yeah, it's good water.
Delicious.
It is actually only water. I just want to make that
Not
clear.
mine.
Yeah, I was out of the room for a while. You might have
I don't know what
switched.
that is.
You never know.
That's right.
Anyway, thank you very much, guys.
Anytime.
So to just reiterate what I said in the beginning, no, we do not have a release date for 1.8 just yet. We'll have it to you soon, and we'll keep you, of course, updated as soon as possible. Also, just there's been a video floating around, and it has been sent to us of a certain glitch. Just we are aware, we're investigating, but if you hear and see more, then please send it our way, and we'll keep you updated with whatever information we come up with. With that said, thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. We'll see you again next Thursday for State of the Game, and until then, take care. Wave, guys. Wave. Can we change the camera? There. That one.
To those of you that actually, I see someone in chat now. I think it was Cougar saying this is pre-recorded. It is not pre-recorded. I thank you for complimenting my live camera management skills. That's very kind of you. We'll see you again next week. Thanks for coming.
So, that was State of the Game. No release date as of yet for 1.8. Maybe they're actually attempting to try to give a better product, but we shall see. All we can do pretty much now is hope. I am Wolf. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.